Try and get comfortable in this jump. So yeah, what you say now? You said what you think?
That's not how you about to start this show.
What you mean?
It's to come in and say, now, what you say now? What you say now?
It is what it is, man.
No.
All right. So what up, though, y'all? What's going on? Is me, J Mo. I got my beautiful light skinned wife to the right of me, light skinned she. We are the Real 100% podcast, where we true, real, and honest over here, and authentic as possible. And just keeping it real, keeping it true, keeping it honest. And we appreciate y'all for tapping in. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. Hey man,
Yes.
like, hey,
Ding.
and yo, so I be forgetting to say this in the beginning, but we gotta. It's the hype button, though. You just slide over a little bit. And you just hit the little hype button. It'll hype us up.
Hype me up.
There's some new shit on
Hype me
YouTube, so
up.
hit the hype
Hype
button,
me up.
hit the like button, and hit the subscribe button, and we appreciate y'all, man, as always. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But I was asking you like, what you think is real, like what's being real.
Well, I think being realist, that would be being honest, being authentic, being your true self. That's kind of like some of the things I can think of off the top right now.
And pretty much like that's what Real 100% is all about.
Yes. Yes.
So I don't want people to think like when we say like Real 100%, it's like, well, you know how you ever seen that shit with keeping it real goes wrong type shit. That's not what this is. It's about being real, true, and honest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And standing on what you mean and meaning what you say.
I'm about saying standing on business.
Yeah, what they say, standing 10 toes down,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you believe in, stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you said it, if you said it, stand on it. You know what I mean? Don't be walking shit back if that's not.
Believe in yourself.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's all I was just asking that. But
Okay.
anyway, what else been going on with us? Just give the world an update, I guess.
Life is good.
Life is great.
Hashtag future. Mm, 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 mm. Life is good. Life is great. No complaints. We got up this beautiful morning and said let's knock this podcast out and give the people what they've been waiting on.
Yeah.
And
What they want.
and now we're here.
Yeah, we here, man. So what's been going on in the world? What's been going on with us? Not really, man. We
I'm
kind of
about to say
chilling.
we ain't got nothing. We could talk about what's been going on in the world though.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, what about us though?
What about us? What about us?
So we gotta get
Yesterday was booked and busy. We did a lot of stuff from sun up to sundown.
yesterday was like would be like Father's Day to us.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
We definitely went to go see both our dads. They were
Yeah,
10 minutes away from each other. I need y'all to get y'all lives together, Pops.
real shit. Real shit.
So luckily they were so close together that we went to go spend time with them.
So close together. I don't like that. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
At one point, can a person say something and it not be a pause moment?
I feel you. I understand what you're saying, but I don't know.
I just wonder at what point can it not be a pause button?
Look,
It's hard. I'm not expecting,
see?
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Right.
But I didn't get that until you said what you said. That made me think that he wanted to say pause, but you just didn't.
Yeah.
But they're so close to each other that you said that was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
All right.
I don't know, man.
All right.
It just be like that. I don't know. But
All
I get what
right.
you're saying though.
You,
Like we are grown adults
yeah.
to where it should not be any
No.
pause moments at all. Even if I say something crazy, it shouldn't be a pause moment.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, it's something gonna be said. You're gonna be like, "Whoa."
You, definitely an OG with YN thoughts.
What?
Because don't the YN say pause?
I mean, I don't think that's where it came from.
Where did it come from?
Dame Dash.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I like Dame Dash.
Yeah,
Funny.
I think he might have been the one that started the whole pause movement, pause, all that. I think that was him.
I like that. I'm waiting to tell somebody that they're triggering me. You said it to me a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, you triggering me.
Yeah.
You triggering me. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Dame Dash, man.
yeah,
For
yeah,
real.
yeah.
The OG of the OG. I
Right.
think people just be having him
Confused,
not
maybe.
confused, just
Misunderstood.
there you go,
Mm.
misunderstood. That's all. And I think he just comes off as just I don't know, just a big aura, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like you know
Mm-hmm.
how people, no, like you told me earlier, it's not like how you say what you
It's not
say,
what you say,
it's
it's
how
how you
you
say
say
it.
it.
Yeah.
And I think he's like
It doesn't matter
it.
how I say it,
Yeah,
I'm going to say it.
it's not just that, but I might not be saying it the way that you want me to say it. But did you get the message that I was
Mm.
spitting out? You know what I'm saying? So some people might get offended on how he say things, and I don't think he's trying to offend you or make you upset. It's just that
It just happens.
did you get
Sometimes
the
the truth hurts.
did you get the point I was trying to get to you? But I think in the midst of the message, the delivery be like, I ain't even trying to hear you type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get you. I get you.
and I understand that because I think I'm like that a little bit. Not how he is, but you know
You are.
my
You are
message. You know what I'm
real,
saying?
realer than real.
Yeah. But then some people take that as like he's being aggressive because how it comes off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
The tone, he may get loud a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So people look at that like as a aggression, and I don't think it's not what it is. It may be coming from a place of love, but this is how I deliver it. This is how I wrap it up. You just got to take it how I wrap it up. Pause.
All right. At least proves my
But did you?
point.
But
I get
did
you.
you hear that?
I did,
That was
but I would
crazy.
have not said anything if you wouldn't
That
have
was
said
crazy. Though.
pause. You just had to say you got to take it how I wrap it up,
That's
and you
crazy, bro.
just been like, it
That's crazy.
is what it
Hell.
is. But the pause is in you.
It was funny as hell. That was, but how that came out was just crazy.
That's yeah. All right.
That was funny though. But shout out to Dame though, man. Shout out to Dame for real.
All right. Let's get
For
this
being misunderstood. That's all it is.
for being misunderstood.
Yeah.
Facts. All right.
And I this episode, yo, it's gonna be about not what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say being real, not that, but what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
gotcha.
You ever remember that on that 50, what was that? Get Rich or Die Trying? When a man was in the back seat of the car, he said, "Why you keep fidgeting back there?" You don't
Mm-mm.
remember that?
I don't remember really watching that movie like that.
Man, it was a scene where when they got out the car, him and 50 got out of the car, he was like, "When I'm right, I'm right. But when I'm wrong, I could have been right. You know, I could have. It was a whole little. It was funny as hell.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to find that clip.
Find that for yeah.
He said, "When I was wrong, well, if I was wrong, I was wrong, but I could have been right." And that nigga 50 was like, "That makes sense." He's like, "Say it again." But yeah, if you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. That's what this episode is about, man. And even if it's your friends, your family members, we should be able to be like, "Hey, bro, you wrong," without having to feel a certain way about them taking it.
For sure.
And then on top of that, if they take it a certain way and look at it like, I guess you attacking them or you're criticizing them or you being however they want to take it. Like if they take it the wrong way, that's their fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of it, is that a real, I guess, friend or is that really, I don't want to say family, but what would you call it if I say something to you and I say it in the right way and you wrong though, right? Or should
Mm-hmm.
we wait behind closed doors and say something? It doesn't matter if you say it out in the open.
It depends on the delivery. If
Okay.
you're coming in here on a positive type vibe, then I can receive it differently. But if you come in like in my face trying to
But
like we know most people do, trying
mm,
to give me information that I'm not ready, I can't receive it how you're giving it to me. Cause
mm,
now I'm already not really 10-7. I'm already feeling some type of way because you're kind of barking at me,
mm,
but you're barking at me to be like motivated. Like, I need you to bring it down.
So
Like,
like the little saying where if a couple, or I guess a friends or best friends or whatever the case may be, or married couple, relationship couple, whatever it is, how like, well, we might be out and about, or we might be in a group of people
yeah,
where I might be saying something and I may be wrong, and everybody else around me that's in that circle or whatever, or that's in that conversation, I'm like, look, nah, you ain't on point with this one. This is and that and third.
mm-hmm.
And y'all might, break apart from that conversation, and then you and what I'm saying, that person, you be like, hey, you was off on that one, you know what I'm saying?
That's different. Like, if we first off, I don't like when people argue in public.
But it's
Like,
not an argument,
I
but
know, but
yeah.
have a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would rather that person, like you just said, pull you to the side, like, yo, bro, your wife might have been right with this situation, versus calling you out in front of
Everybody.
her or whoever else, because it makes the situation different. Because people can get emotional about their feelings. Like, you trying to check me in front of
My
about
people,
my wife? You know what I'm saying? So it's ways to do it for sure.
But in that moment, should you do it? You shouldn't do it at all, then, right?
No, you should mind your business. And then when I wouldn't wait no days or two later,
It'd
like
be
if
like
y'all
right
have an
after.
opportunity, like if we separated, the girls go with the girls, the guys be like, bro, whatever. If that person is open to receive that, because some people you just can't tell them anything about their home.
Or just them in general.
Yeah, will home them, whatever. You can't really tell them anything.
Mm.
So it really just depends on the person.
So that means you're not really open to criticism.
That person, no.
Mm. Or taking, I guess, advice or
No.
any goddamn thing.
No, because that person probably doesn't feel anything they did was wrong, or can't see it how you see it. They just know, like,
This is what it is.
what they wanted at that time.
Yeah. Okay. So, and at some point in this pod, what I'm saying, the only reason I asked that because, I guess we can get right into like the 6ix9ine shit, right? That was like the biggest thing that was going on for like a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole snitching,
Mm-hmm.
which you said something in the last pod about it being a rat. I thought that was funny as hell, but I don't think 6ix9ine's a rat. I think he just actually, in this situation, I guess he would be, because
He's a nice informant.
yeah, but who's not though? But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
he is though,
For
right?
sure, because I got another informant that we'll talk about.
So like in the video, him and what's the Big Bank did, right? Probably like a week ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole discussion was like, on 6ix9ine side was pretty much, well, if I'm a rat, all your friends are rats too. So, and he was referring to what's my 21 Savage, I think, the T.I., and what's my Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? There's some other, like, I'm not into this whole rap stuff, but
I don't know how that worked.
right. But what I'm saying is, he's saying if I am, they are too, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, it shouldn't be no,
No
I guess,
double standards for him versus them.
you know what I'm saying?
Understand, but I think he was the biggest rat, because I don't know what T.I., 21 Savage, Young Thug, what all their cases was involved in and how much detail did they say. But I feel like 6ix9ine was in jail for a nice long time before he got out. I don't know. I
don't
could
think
be
he went to
wrong.
jail. Now, since we talking about it, now from what I seen from the video is that he only really told on the people that kidnapped him.
So, but that's not right. And that's telling who tried to hurt you.
His gang, or his affiliation with the people in that gang or whatever, they kidnapped him. They did like
Wait. I didn't know he was kidnapped, because I'm not a 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I'm not
I
either,
don't
but
follow.
I just kind of
I can't. Sometimes I just can't listen to people, and that's one of the people I can't listen to.
see.
So you told me, and I
Yeah.
tried. That's where I'm weak at.
Yeah.
I would give you that.
You got to get better at that, just so you know.
Yeah, I got other stuff I'm good at, but
The listening should be not there. But go ahead. I'm not gonna get into it. I get you. But this would be that same moment right now. But go ahead though.
First of all,
go ahead.
I listen to everything else,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that what it is when he talks, he yells, and I have a form of PTSD. I don't like loud.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not
Fix
saying
your eyes.
go say what you're saying, man.
I don't like the yelling, the large crowds, the loud cars, all that. It triggers me.
Okay.
Shout out to Dave Dash. You're triggering me.
Yeah.
So I don't listen.
Hmm.
Okay. But I didn't know that he was kidnapped. So if you were kidnapped, hell yeah. Tell other people that kidnapped you. Why not?
Right.
That is fine. If that's why they're calling you at Three Blind Mice, I apologize. I will not call you right again because you snitched on somebody that did harm to you, and that's just taking care of yourself to
Right.
me.
So if y'all watch the video, it's pretty much like he kind of breaks down everything, right?
Hmm.
From when the whole gang started, how soon they had that, like the FBI and everybody had been looking into them before 6ix9ine even got to the gang, right? So they had been looking into this whole organization for years before 6ix9ine even got there.
Mm.
So
Do you know the organization name?
I don't know the name of that.
It's all
So
right. We shouldn't say no. Go
yeah, but
ahead.
anyway, but they was already looking into them before he got there, right? So he kind of broke down everything in the video, and a lot of people were saying that big banks got lined up for us. 6ix9ine paid you to come there for one, and I think that big bank is still kind of in like on the fence of being on the journalist side and
Hmm.
doing interviews and stuff like that, and still kind of having his feet into the streetwise. I think he was a street guy or something like that, right?
Okay.
So he's playing both sides of the fence. So
Hmm.
his friends and everything are 21 Savages and the Young Thugs. Those are his peoples. So with those being his people and they being on his podcast saying certain things about 6ix9ine, he's like, well, shit, I should be able to say the same things that they're saying, which I understand.
Hmm.
So it's like we can't be saying, well, I'm this and they're not,
Right.
and they're doing this exact same thing that I supposedly did, which was snitch. So we can't be, well, you're snitching, but then they're not snitches.
Hmm.
I mean, I think the whole game, just in general, that's what it comes with, snitches.
So okay, 6ix9ine was kidnapped, and he told on
So
his.
what? So he was kidnapped. I think they was banging this girl out. Uh, yeah, they stole money from him. So he was pretty much saying in that video, it's like, well, I told on those guys that did what they did to me. But with it being, I think it was a RICO case, it didn't make a difference because they looking at, well, you're still a part of that gang.
Yeah.
So even if you telling on them, you still gonna get some time regardless.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
And I guess he was just I would say the head
He was
figure.
the face of
There you go. He was
the current
the known.
situation.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
more known. I'm not saying they wasn't known,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he was the guy. You know what I'm saying? That kind of put everything on, or whatever the case may be. But he's like, well, I only told on them guys.
Right.
I didn't tell on everybody else. I just told on them what they did to me and what they was trying to do to me.
Hmm.
So, is that really a rat?
No, not to me, because I'm not gonna let you. Y'all banged my girl, had me kidnapped, did whatever you did to me. I am telling.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong,
Yeah,
right?
just like
And then
Gucci Mane need to tell on the folks that kidnapped him.
same thing, right?
That's
So,
crazy.
but I guess if you're living on that or living by that street code or whatever these people want to call this code or whatever for the streets, it but you're not in the streets. Like if you're a podcaster and you're trying to go down this new lane of journalism,
Hmm.
that your mindset should not be the same way that it was. I don't know how long. I don't know how long he been doing
Hmm.
journalism on this podcast. Let's just say 3 years. You are 3 years removed or 4 years removed from that lifestyle. So your mindset have to have changed.
You would think, but sometimes it's hard to get out of that lifestyle. Like you can try. That would, I guess, I don't know if that would be a good comparison to people that have been in prison. You have to get back, into the real world and doing things that you could not do, but you've done this prison life for so long and so hard that that's kind of art. It's harder for you to adjust to
The real
the
world is.
civilian world.
Mhm. I get it, you know, what I'm saying, that institutionalized type thing, but
Yeah, and
I
he
don't think that's the same.
institutionalized
How
in the
if,
streets.
but I don't know. I don't. I guess I kind of get it, but at the same time, I don't.
Because if all you know is the streets and you trying to switch your life and be more.
But you can't say that's all you know though, because if you've been in this new lifestyle and you're in this bringing you success,
Mhm.
what do you like?
But I don't think 3 years is long enough.
I'm not saying it's even 3 years. I'm just saying just in general. But let's just say it is 3 years. If I'm removed from the streets and this new venture that I'm into is bringing me more success than what that one was, and I know what the other side comes with, and I see what this comes with, it doesn't come with anything negative besides me may losing a dealer here and there or somebody not coming to do an interview or something like that. But for the most part, it's not going to have no jail time. Not as you if you ain't doing anything illegal, you're good.
I mean, sometimes people belong to the streets, and it's hard to go away.
I mean, I
You go
guess,
away for a little bit, but it's still there.
but
You still got that itch for your past, past movements that you would do.
all in all, I guess my whole thought process and the point that he was making 6ix9ine, I'm saying, is that the hypocrisy that this whole street code comes with. Like we can't pick and choose. It's either you're rat or you're not.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or either you in the streets or you ain't. You know what I'm saying? So if you in the streets, stay in the streets. Don't bring that shit over here.
And I would give him that. If you were, in telling about what happened to you, I don't see that as a snitch.
So you was really wrong for calling him a
I
snitch
mean,
then.
I'm still gonna call him a mice.
That's crazy.
That's just my pleasure.
That's crazy. So, so it'd be like so just so for
I
me,
might not. I might cut back.
I mean,
I honestly, 6ix9ine never crosses my mind because I don't
why
know.
would anybody cross him?
I'm
But yeah.
just saying because of his people that's in jail or done stuff. Like
Mm,
honestly, I'm gonna retract that whole statement because none of them crossed my mind. So go ahead.
mm. But anyway, I do want to play just one little thing I think uh that Big Bank said and what 6ix9ine how he replied to that where I just think that the question that what he said to 6ix9ine was out of just I don't want to say stupid, but it was stupid.
Gotcha.
Hate come from? I don't know, bro, because you told on some brothers. You told on some black men, and you're a Mexican probably. Oh, cool. That's how a nigga probably feel like that nigga told on some niggas. So this is what I'm saying. So I told on some brothers. Who killed Nipsey? A
For
brother.
sure, for sure.
Who killed Vaughn?
For sure.
A brother.
For sure.
Who killed PNB Rock? A brother.
For sure.
Who killed Pop Smoke? A brother.
For
Who
sure.
killed Biggie? A brother.
For sure.
Who killed Tupac? A brother. Who killed Slim 400? A brother. Who killed?
Bruh, niggas wanna be Martin
walk
King.
Shit down, nigga.
I just thought that was crazy to say something like that.
It was a dumb question.
Yeah.
I need 6ix9ine to stop saying that word, but that's just my
Hey
personal
man,
preference.
they say it. I don't really
They
get
say it. I don't like it. It doesn't bother me, but it's just
it.
like
Do bother you if you
I
don't.
guess so.
Yeah.
So when I hear they say it, just like
But he been saying it for I don't know how
I
long.
know that don't make it right, but yeah, that was the dumb question talking about you told on a brother. These brothers getting me.
But not even just that though. Just think.
They hurt my girl.
Yeah, but fuck all that. Just think about the fact that other brothers have told on other brothers.
For
We have
sure.
all seen First 48.
For sure. So what it seems like is that young man is saying, it's okay if we do it to ourselves, but don't you come in doing it to us.
I guess I kind of understand that a little bit, but
I mean, that's just what I got
it's
out
just
of
like,
it.
yeah, I get that. But
I mean, it's not okay, but you're not gonna get much backlash from the insider doing something. But you outsider, I wish you would.
that can make sense. I can kind of understand that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that doesn't make that right either, though.
No,
'Cause-
none of it's right.
Yeah, because even though these same brothers that you're talking about that he told on, these same brothers that he just pretty much said all killed brothers.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
once again, what's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely shined a huge light on the culture of the hypocrisy. Did I say that right?
You
Hypocrisy.
did. Stop saying it. Just go.
But how it is with this whole snitching and shit. So I understand where he coming from, and for people that be like, well, you know, I don't know Big Banks at all, but he was wrong in this whole kind of interview. I think I understand because that's why I was asking you earlier about how should it be when we, I guess, with friends, right? So if six or not 6ix9ine, but if Slim Thug was in an interrogation room for 2 hours, opposed supposedly from what 6ix9ine said in on that video. If he was in an interrogation room with the police for 2 hours, what are you saying there for 2 hours? And then supposedly it's supposed to be you don't talk to the police, right?
Well, first off, I watch a lot of First 48.
You do.
And you could be in there not saying anything. The police will try to, reword stuff to make you admit to stuff that you not necessarily did. So that don't mean that he was in there telling everything. He probably was just in there just waiting it out, and they think that the longer we have you in here, the more chances there is for you to break. So it doesn't mean that you're necessarily spilling the whole beans.
I'm glad you said that. So in the midst of that video, they showed a clip of Young Thug in the interrogation room and the police asking him, do you mind if we ask you whatever questions about whatever? And him saying yes.
Yeah, you should have said no. I'll wait for my lawyer.
That was not said.
Yeah, then that would be a situation where you probably are doing something. Not saying it's a guarantee, but for most people, you probably are.
Yeah, so I mean, so that gives him a bad look as so-called rat, right? It's not a good look on someone that from the street and police ask you, can we sit down with you and ask you some questions about whatever they was going to ask him about, and you are saying yes. And you have, what's that? I don't know what the amendment, would you have the right to remain silent, right?
Now listen, so I get that, but sometimes what I see is that people be like, all right, can we talk to you about something? Like, yeah, go ahead, because I'm not guilty of anything, so let's have a conversation. But if a conversation is leading to something that I know didn't do, or that my wording can get me in trouble, even though I didn't do anything, I'm gonna be silent, and we're just gonna sit in this room for 2 hours.
But on the outside
until
looking,
you give me my lawyer.
On the outside looking in, from their perspective of the streets, if someone asks you that, your first thing should be,
it shouldn't be no.
It should be no.
It should not be no.
It should be no.
No, because that's like, when you say no, it automatically seems like you're hiding something.
I won't give a fuck. I have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
I'm going to wait till my lawyer get here.
But your right is not, you still have that right. And just because you go in there, and if there's something that you don't want to discuss, or you feel like you need the proper counseling with you, then you can use that right.
But you should use that in the beginning stages. Off rip.
But no, because if they say, let me ask you questions.
But if you know,
and you don't know what the questions are already, it could be some shit. A man hit a car, and we trying to see if you got cameras. You don't know what it is. You have to get the information. If you just automatically like, nope, don't duck, call my lawyer, it comes off like you got something to hide.
It doesn't matter what it comes off as. These are my rights,
and you.
So I wouldn't care how it comes off. If these are my rights and I know my rights and I have the right to remain silent, they give me these rights for a reason. So I won't incriminate myself, right? So we all know that if you're sitting or the police is asking you about, can we ask you questions? They're trying to hem you up some way, somehow, to get you to say something that you really probably didn't mean to say, and you end up saying it.
You gotta be smarter.
So being smart would be shutting the fuck up and waiting till my lawyer get here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna wait here for you. You say, can we want to talk about something?
No.
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
No.
And they start XYZ, blah blah blah.
No.
I would like counsel with me.
See, but I think with what you're saying, that's opening up the door too much for a person in his position. You don't want to have no shed of light in this room at all. So I don't want to open up that door, period. Especially if I have the right to remain silent. And that should be the main course you should be taking once they come in there and get to ask you questions. Are you going to read me my rights first? So once they read you them rights,
That's only if you're under arrest. We're just having a conversation.
I don't want to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
You are the police, and I am from if
y'all can't fuck with the police.
So you gotta think about like this, like if from his perspective, and the 6ix9ine perspective, and on top of that from what's my man name? I don't know the rapper name.
I don't
know. Whatever his name is, a Young Thug. From his perspective, if someone comes to me and I know, and it seems like that he was in the streets, right? I'm not talking to you without a lawyer. Off rip, I wouldn't give a fuck if I did anything right. I wouldn't give a fuck if I did anything wrong. I mean, I wouldn't give a fuck if I did it. If I didn't do anything, I don't care. I'm still need my counsel with me. Business. No, not just standing on business.
You need your counsel with you.
Yeah, but I don't want to say standing on business. I'm going to say standing on my rights.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it from that aspect of if I'm 6ix9ine or not 6ix9ine, or if I'm Young Thug and they ask me, can they come ask me questions? We sit in this room. No, I wouldn't care if I did anything wrong or didn't. My rights is I can shut the fuck up, right? I'm gonna shut the fuck up until my counsel get here, and then y'all talk to him.
To each his own. I agree.
Cause I get what you're saying though. It'll make it look like I'm high something. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not high nothing, but I'm standing on these rights that I have.
I understand.
So I think that's how they trick you up too, though, to think like that. Well, if you don't want to talk to us, that means you hiding something.
For sure.
That's not what that means. But what it does mean, I got the right to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to use that right.
The right to not say not a damn thing.
Yeah, and wait till I call my lawyer. So looking at it from the 6ix9ine perspective, if you in there talking to police for 2 hours, I wouldn't give a fuck if you said nothing or you did. The people looking at it like, why are you in there talking to them anyway? Those are police. That's not something you do. Now, it would be different if someone that was like a regular person that was in there talking to him, they couldn't assume or look at him as a rat because he's not from the streets. But if you look at somebody from the streets and that's in there talking to police, they might look at it differently. Like, fuck, what's he doing there for 2 hours for?
Yeah, okay.
That's not a good look on you. So don't do it at all. Or if you do it, I need counsel here for that. No, I can't just sit here and talk to y'all by myself. Hell no, that's crazy. No. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody in the industry, for the most part, is rats. You know what I'm saying? They say they ain't, but they talk all this street shit.
That may be true.
And I think majority of people have told some shape, form, or fashion. Point blank, period.
That may be true. I know I would. And I was going to stand on my 3 blind mice. Because I'm not going to jail for nobody.
I seen this, somebody said something to me, not to me, but what's my man? His name is Troy Ave. He had a song called The Streets is a Myth. And I think in the video I heard, I think it was Real1HundredPercent said it, but it came from Troy Ave, which was like a few years ago or something like that. And he was saying streets is a myth. You know what I'm saying? But people keep standing on this street code like it's really something. And I ain't from the streets, I'm just saying.
Hell no.
But
you ain't even from the sidewalk.
Fuck no. But if y'all listen to that Troy Ave song, Streets is a Myth, for I guess people that, think they're part of the streets with him. But, don't fuck with that shit, man. Get your ass a job, get your ass a hobby, get your ass try to learn how to do some entrepreneurship shit or something like that. But that ain't the way. I tell you that goddamn much.
Yes.
And that's being real, true, and honest right there. That is not the motherfucking way. Fast money is not good money.
All right, well, enough of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Shout out to
I'm sick of his.
Shout out to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi. I'm just gonna say. I don't want to say 6ix9ine. I'm gonna say TK 6ix9ine. Was it K 6ix9ine? Whatever, man. Shout out to 9. Shout out to 6. Whatever. Shout out to you, dog, for standing on your principles. And on top of when he got out of jail, he stood on that he told. He took accountability for telling. Everybody else is not doing the same things that he did. You know what I'm saying? They saying they didn't tell. Go ahead and get that shit out. I hate that shit.
You made it go away. Yes. All right, so.
But shout out to 6ix9ine though, man. And Big Banks, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know neither one of y'all niggas, but shout out to both of y'all for doing the interview. he did walk your ass down though in that interview. That for damn sure. And don't straddle the fence, Big Bang. If you in the fucking podcast and what you call this shit? What's it called? I don't want to say social media, but damn, journalists side of on the side of the street, stay in that shit. Get out. Don't even be dipping your feet over there, man. So,
Yes.
and 6ix9ine was right though. That's all. He was right. Point blank.
On to the next.
On to the next. What you got?
The Kevin Hart roast.
The roast of the roast.
The roast of the roast. What's your thoughts?
I thought it was cool. I did watch it. I thought the jokes was funny. Some was. I thought what's her man name? Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I thought he was pretty funny on that motherfucker.
I couldn't. I didn't watch all of it because it was like.
It was a hit or miss.
Yeah, it was so long.
It was like 3 hours or something like that. Yeah.
No.
It was pretty long. Yeah.
No.
Pause.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's crazy.
But I did see a few, I seen Cheryl Underwood. They was going in on her. I'm like, not my black queen. They was talking about
black queen.
how dark skinned she was, talking about how her husband committed suicide by jumping off the bridge. But when she got up there, she got their asses in check real quick. I don't even think she went to the script of what she was saying. She was just going off the top of the dome. And there was some backlash for some jokes. So of course it aired. It said it aired on Netflix. And it got some controversy centered around comedian Tony, what's his name, Hinchcliffe, who made jokes about George Floyd. That was a zinger. When he said it, I was at work. I was like, ooh, but I'm all out loud. So his comment was like, right now, George Floyd is looking up at us and laughing so hard he can't breathe. Yeah, that was bad.
You think that was bad?
Yes.
That's kind of funny though. I get it, but
don't say that.
I'm just saying. Listen,
I understand, but that was like, for one, you said my man is in hell, and then you said he's looking up at us, laughing so hard that he can't breathe. Yeah. He died, and then him dying, he said he can't breathe. So I get when we make jokes, but I think that was like, you know how you cross the line? That was like 2 inches after the line. So I mean, he had his humor. So he was getting some backlash from civil rights activists and community leaders. And I don't know why everybody mad at Kevin Hart. Like, I know it was his roast, but I don't know do he go through the jokes you need to be mad at?
I'm pretty sure.
The producers, the teleprompter who allowed this joke to be able to be said. Because you've seen a lot of people, like, if they didn't want to say the joke, they just passed. It was like, keep rolling. Just go past that joke.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure everyone on that stage, for the most part, I think knew a little bit about which jokes was going to be said. Cause I'm pretty sure they were. I would hope that they were like, "Yo, is you cool with this? You know what I'm saying? Is you cool with that?"
Sure.
But I think with that joke though, that wasn't specifically towards anyone. Specific.
You got it.
Say it one more time.
Specific.
I don't think you're saying it right.
You're saying Pacific, like the ocean. That is not it.
Go ahead. Specifically.
You're still saying specifically.
What are you saying?
Specific.
Say it again.
It's specific. Okay. So
I don't think
you're gonna make me mess it up.
I don't think he was putting that like towards anyone on the stage. Like,
he was just telling a joke.
He was telling a joke.
For sure, and I get that too. It was just a
joke.
It was a poor taste joke.
I mean, look, don't you
go there?
You know how
don't
I am.
You do
but listen, you know how I am though, right?
Don't you?
I don't take stuff to heart like that. You know what I'm saying? I can
everybody's
not like that. Is true, and I can understand the joke. You know what I'm saying? I get the punch and everything.
I don't understand why he was brought up though. I don't remember the beginning part that led up to the. But George
I think all in all though, the roast, that's how that shit is set up. It's about you trying to turn something very dark
to a funny manner.
To a funny, you know what I'm saying?
That wasn't a funny matter. I mean, that wasn't something dark to turn into a funny matter. If he'd have talked about 6ix9ine, about he went from eating 2 meals in a cot to, in a room full of cocks. I don't know. It would have been something like that. That could have been like.
That ain't funny.
It's
But
not. I'm not a comedian.
yeah, I think it was funny. As it being a joke, it was funny.
That specific joke or the whole Netflix presentation about it.
I mean, all of it was funny, and his joke was funny.
Okay.
I mean, some people may look at it in poor taste.
We just have to agree to disagree on that
and that's
one.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think that one was funny at all. It
Nah,
was like when he said it, I was like,
no, I'm gonna say it wasn't like ha 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 ha
for
funny.
sure.
I mean, it was a lot of jokes over there was like a hit or miss for me, but I get what it was coming from.
Yeah,
I understood some of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like okay, even like with my man, the one dude, the what's my man name, Pete Davidson. They talked about his pops and everything from the, you know what I'm saying? The what was that? His pop, I think his pops passed in like the what's the name?
Oh,
The
and 9/11
stuff.
with the rubble.
Mhm.
Yeah, bad.
I mean, it's a joke, man.
I get it. I don't have that thick enough skin.
Yeah.
There's boundaries. Now, when they want to talk about what's the white girl, Chelsea McHandler or whatever her name is, getting gangbanged by black dicks, ha.
That's crazy.
Ha.
But yeah,
Draymond, he said, "I don't hit threes."
That was funny.
That was funny.
That was funny.
I was mad everybody was booing him. Like, y'all some haters.
Yeah, that was funny.
Don't mess with Michigan's finest.
Yeah, Draymond Green. That was funny.
That was.
Cause you asked me, it was like, yo, what is this joke? What is he saying?
I needed you to break it down because the comments, the title said Splash. Something like he takes shots at Splash Brothers. And I'm like, huh? So I'm thinking like the Warriors, like, is he talking shit about his own stuff? Not saying that, he don't hit threes, so he wouldn't fuck nobody like Chelsea.
He wouldn't hit a three. Like, I don't hit threes.
He wouldn't hit a three.
All right, so that's not even possible.
Yeah. So, that was funny, but yeah, I mean.
What about the Cat Williams?
That was cool. I can't really remember anything he said. I think I might have just got excited that he was out there, and I don't think he was up there that long.
Yeah.
And after that, I stopped watching it.
Yeah. Do you think that they really are, I guess, cool? Or
no, Kevin Hart's got to play the role to make it seem like, because when he was walking off, he like, hey man, come back. I just want to squash the beef, and I don't want to.
Cat was like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
You see this coat? Nigga, I am gone with the wind. I'm exiting the stage. You know
I came for my check. Nigga. I needed my check.
I came for my check.
I need to get this check and get up out of here. So you don't think they have, I guess, reconcile their differences? Well, I guess maybe Kevin Hart may have. Maybe.
Cat Williams probably don't give a fuck.
He probably don't even care.
He said, you are who you are, and you still gonna be that nigga I don't fuck with. But I can be cordial.
I can understand it. I think that's what he's just being cordial.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't really looking at him either. Like, he didn't really look. He kind of kept his head down a little bit. He had this nice little brim hat on.
Isn't it sombrero? I don't think that's it. A fedora? What is those hats called?
I don't know, but I don't think it's one of those things you said.
But
it was a dope roast. I mean, everybody got to stop being so sensitive. But
I don't like the George Floyd one, but everything else was cool.
Like you said,
don't talk about the dead. That's just my thoughts. Well, anyway, what we got? No, we're not about to go back and forth because that's gonna be a long rabbit hole. What we got next, B?
Also the AP swastika.
I have never heard you about to say swastika. That is not it.
What is it called?
All hell Haida. That's not
my
it.
Nigga.
We have to stop watching Captain America. That's my problem, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. Not to offend anyone.
That's crazy.
That movie, I watched it at work.
Go ahead,
but
man.
Anywho, yeah. So this watch, I had never heard of it until you told me about it. And I'm like, the who? Like, I don't even really know. Please hold, let me go.
So
I wasn't ready for that one.
I told her about the AP watches, right? And she was like, I don't even know what that is. So I showed her the price of how much an AP, like a real AP watch. This bitch was like 400 something, 200 something.
That is the discounted prices. You showed me one that was for a few $1 million. Yeah. So it said that AP, they had suffered a high profile legal defeat attempting to trademark the physical shape of the iconic royal oak. The court ruled that they are not inherently distinctive enough to legally monopolize, and this has sparked major industry shift in licensing. So I guess they were trying to trademark the look, the octagon, whatever it was, and that was just something that they said. They lost in the U.S. in the beginning of this year. They lost in Japan in March of 2024. So I guess with all these L's, they started making it more affordable, and they came out with one that the price was $400.
Who they partner up with?
Which is still a lot for me. Um, it doesn't say who they partnered up with. No,
It's like ain't it like AP and like Switch or some shit like that.
Oh, I thought that was the whole thing. So it's Swatch Connection.
Swatch, yeah.
I thought that was just their whole name. I didn't know AP was separate because again, I don't know who these people are.
But
all I know was G-Shock.
That's crazy. So look, yeah, because that's affordable.
That's affordable. That's in my budget.
Now, even some G-Shocks are kind of expensive.
All watches are like the Indicas. No, that's weed. Invicta. It's something that's a yellow box, but they're quite expensive.
So I'm not really a watch person like that. You can give me this Apple Watch that counts steps. That's all I really need.
I used to be a watch person, but somebody has taken over my watch.
You don't even wear it. You got like 4-5 other different watches,
and I wear them
barely.
I wear them every day because I don't wear my Apple. I'm not wearing it right now, but I can't go out my day without a watch.
So listen. It was right. So some people were upset that AP was making an affordable watch. Now, some of these other expensive watches are still going to be in their own little collection or whatever. So it's still going to hold value and all stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at the watches as you talk. They're not bad.
The affordable one for like $400.
No, I'm just looking at AP watches itself. It doesn't say like the price of it, but they're not bad. They're like some sleek.
Yeah.
Slim tight watches. I fucks with it, but not for $400. Maybe for $150.
Yeah. So anyway, we was talking about this like a few days ago, and for the people that was upset about it, which I think is crazy. I think this was a dope move for them to partner up with these what's it called? Swatch Connection.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a dope move because AP already holds its value so high. That's why they had these expensive ass watches. So you had all these people buying these $200-some thousand watches, $1 million watches, and they've been doing this shit for a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we had a discussion. I was saying, you got to look at it like this, right? If Bentley ever decided to make a affordable car for the average person for like $30,000 to $40,000, that shit would sell the fuck out.
Yeah, it'd be too many of them.
They would sell out very fast.
Yeah,
because other people can afford them now.
Yeah,
the regular person can't afford them. Now, if Honda got nice cars, right? I'm not saying they got bad cars, but they are already kind of affordable. Now, just to be honest with y'all, cars are kind of going up, which is crazy nowadays. But if Honda ever decided to make a fucking $300-some thousand car, most people are not going to go buy that.
No, this is one of those most of the time.
And the only reason I say they wouldn't go buy because it's already has been at a level where it's already affordable for years.
Yeah, they want stuff that people cannot afford because it sets you apart from the rest.
That too.
If I'm driving around in this Rolls Royce or this Bentley truck, I know that you have to be at some type of status to be able to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I see you on the streets riding in, I'm like, oh, like I'm trying to be above. It's above me. I'm trying to be above you in luxury, and that's what that is providing because it's not affordable.
Oh, so why people was upset about it?
Yes,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So if everybody can get it, it's like, why am I fighting to get it if I don't want to be walking around or driving around in something that everybody has? I want to be different.
I get that, but
especially if I'm wealthy.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but in their case, for as AP, they had to.
For sure, because they were having too many L's with this trademark in their style and getting the copycats and the imitations that they was like, okay, well,
let's get ahead of it.
let's create a more affordable one so people don't have to outsource and go to these knockoffs. And people be thinking that it's this when it's really not.
Yeah, so actually, they really kind of knocked off the market for the people, which they already doing it already. But if I make one, and I partner up with these other people, it's still a AP watch.
Yeah,
Just an affordable version. But at the same time, we still have our other versions that's still the ones that are the people that want to feel different or above everybody else.
I get
You know what I'm saying? But it would be the same thing like we were talking about, like with the Bentley truck and all that shit. If someone decided to make an affordable one, people would buy it. A lot of people would buy it. But if Honda decided to make a Bentley car that was worth like a Bentley, people's not going to buy that because y'all have already done the affordable cars for years. So why in the fuck would you think I'll buy this now?
Yeah.
But cars are getting fucking expensive though.
No.
Not that expensive, but in that $60,000 to $70,000 range, which is crazy.
The price is going up. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to all those people that got that AP watch. Post a picture. Let me see what it look like in real time because all I've seen is just the website and just the mob of people running throughout the malls to get to these stores. I don't even know where an AP watch store is in Michigan.
I don't know either.
But yeah, shout out to AP watches for making something more affordable for consumers to be able to buy, so that way you're not losing any profit.
But I don't know, because I was gonna say like, well, they really made it because they had no choice but to.
I mean, listen, you were able to do it before somebody else did it.
Yeah, so you had to like when something come at you, pause. You got to pivot. You know what I'm saying?
All right, guys.
What?
When something come at you, pause.
You got to pivot.
But why
you didn't finish the rest of what I said?
Well, why did you have to say when something comes at you, you got to finish?
That's not what I said. I said when something else comes at you, pause. You got to pivot. So you got to say the whole
Why
thing.
you couldn't just say when something comes at you, you got to pivot?
That's not what I said. I said when something comes at you, pause. You got to pivot.
Why did you have to add the pause?
Because
come at you.
I just had listen.
All
you already come on.
I understand. Now. I'm fine. I'm not gonna judge because I love you.
I know you do.
In your pause moments.
I know. You got no choice but to. But yeah, shout out to the AP and what's it called? Swatch
Connection.
AP and Swatch Connection. Shout out to y'all for doing something affordable for the young ones out here. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all ain't had no choice but to, but they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't get the trademark like they needed.
Okay, baby. Don't revisit
I'm just saying.
Finish your shout out.
Shout out to them though, man. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have us a AP Swatch. What is it called? You know what is it?
AP Swatch Connection.
I would love to have an AP Swatch Connection watch to have on my wrist, man. So y'all can send us one. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Anywho,
Drake. What did I miss?
I'm trying to take shots at people.
What did I miss?
But I missed a shot because you're trash.
That's crazy. So Drake,
trash.
I don't like the name of his album, Iceman, but that's just me. But it came out yesterday or day before yesterday? One of them two.
You had me listening to it yesterday, but I don't.
I think it was day before yesterday.
Yeah.
But we listened. Well, actually, he had like 4 albums that came out, which is crazy.
Yeah. So the song is called Iceman. Something, I don't know if he's trying to say Habibi or Habiti, I don't know, and Maid of Honor.
Yeah, I don't know about none of that. I just know about the one shit.
Yeah. So we listened to it a little bit, but I can only take so much Drake. You listened to the full album. I did not, but I had looked it up to see, like, because I heard a few disses, but again, I get toned out when he goes. But it said that this article said he reignited his feud with Kendrick Lamar and firing shots at several other celebrities on his hip hop forced Iceman Records, multiple tracks, diss tracks aimed at Kendrick, LeBron, Pusha T, and A$AP Rocky.
Yep.
So what he said about Kendrick was that it targeted his I guess targeted heavily across tracks like Make Them Pay,
Mm-hmm.
Make Them Remember,
Mm-hmm.
Dust,
Mm-hmm.
and Make Them Cry. It's too many fucking makes. Okay. Shit, okay. It said Drake takes aim at Kendrick's streaming numbers height, comparing him to Muggsy somebody, and addresses their 2024 rap beef.
Yeah, so look, I don't know if we're gonna be able to play this. I'm gonna play it anyway. But these are just some of the disses that he took at certain people. And
Listen, I got two more. One to agree was LeBron James. It said, make them remember. Drake disses the basketball superstar, referencing his history of switching teams and mocking his loyalty. Like, what? That was a reach. Because
well,
what?
no, he has switched teams and shit.
Because you got traded. Why do I want to
Nah,
stay with a loser?
no, a loser. But no, he kind of forced some of his trades now, so I will give him that.
Well, I'm the head nigga in charge. I'm telling you, I don't want to play for you no more. Send me to South Beach, and that's what the fuck you did.
Well, listen.
Last one, and then you can play. It was the Pusher T and
Oh,
others.
my bad.
He takes shots at a long-term rival between Pusha T, Rick Ross, and ASAP Rocky. On track two, like Too Hard for the Radio, Burning Bridges, and Make Them Remember.
Yeah, so look, this is a little clip I'm gonna play with him taking
I
his.
don't get the LeBron James one. I don't know if I want to be here with this trash ass team. Trade me too.
I'm a.
I got the authority to
To
say
do it,
trade me.
yeah, I'm gonna get.
Motherfucker, I'm gone.
I get it, but I still get what he's saying too, though.
I don't.
He's not really loyal to no one. He's
I'm loyal
he
to
is
myself and my family.
I
Why
feel
am I
that.
gonna be no
I,
honor
I
amongst thieves?
I said it. Well, he's not a thief, but
I mean,
well, I guess he did steal some champions. But what I'm saying is,
he earned those champions.
but in the midst of it, maybe listen, I'm not getting into that. But look, in the midst of me saying what I was saying, you are right.
Yeah.
I am loyal to myself
Yeah.
before I am loyal to anybody
Hello.
else. So I'm loyal to myself and my family
Okay.
before I'm loyal to anybody else. So that I get what you're saying. That makes
Hello.
sense. I get what you're saying. I feel that.
Let's go.
She said, "Hello." And once again, like I said,
This nigga got on a mink blue jean jacket.
I don't know if I can play this, but we're gonna play it. So
You boys got You saw my brother, you was trying to fix it. Now you drop your album and you back this. Yeah. You getting bodied by a singing nigga. Yeah. Your baby mama ain't even post a single. Damn, where she at? Yeah. Better squeeze. But if we being real, I could never forget you. And you never called me back, but destiny's written. For real. Fuck a big three anyway, there was too many chefs in the kitchen. It was a mess to begin with. Damn, who is this guy for real? I guess a magician. 100 million streams vanished, no one got questions for niggas. Dog, I was Aiden Ross with streams before Aiden Ross had ever streamed. And Cali, you know what I mean. The beef was fully live, you went halal and got on your dean. And your people are still waiting for a free Palestine. I be the producer like what's the BPM? I cannot de-escalate things that we see 'em.
oh shit. Now look. You don't look that. Now look, listen. I did. I'm not saying I don't really. I'm not a big Drake fan, right? Yeah, that's funny as hell. I'm not a big Drake fan. Now he did have some nice songs on there, right? And his little shots he was taking, it is what it is. Now I do think the whole beef shit was like 2 years ago, right? Or shit, it was a while back. So he's still kind of dwelling on some of this shit, right? And I do feel like that he should have got off whatever he needed to get off, which was in the battle with him and
the
K
big
Dot.
three.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, but you know, he still got some good songs in there. I was not. And then you still going at all these other people. It's like, bro, just make your songs for the ladies that you normally do.
Can we rap?
Well, he can rap. Let's not get it twisted.
No,
He
but
can rap.
I'm not saying he can rap. I said, can we rap?
Oh, okay. I feel like he was rapping, but what I'm saying, I think he should just get back to what he was doing before, which was making the hits for the girls, making the bops for the dudes. We're making the bops for the girls, and then making the rap shit for the dudes. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
Give me that Drake.
I would get back to that. I wouldn't even be talking about this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I would be over and done with it already. I already said what I had to say on all my other disses. You know what I'm saying, to Kendrick Lamar and everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
I hope they come back with a clap back.
See, and then I was listening to what was that Kendrick not this, but his CD he dropped was Gen X.
Okay.
That shit go hard.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Is this a new CD?
No, it was the one he dropped not too long ago.
I think, for sure.
Yeah, that
with all the collabs with SZA and This World Is Mine.
Yeah, I think it's called NGX or
I don't know
whatever
the name of it. It's called It Was Good.
Yeah, that shit was hard as hell. So pause. I don't know if he coming out if I'm K Dot, right? If I come back out with another album, I wouldn't even address bro at all. You know what I'm saying? I would like.
I'm gonna address you because you're trying to have the last word, and I'm gonna show you that my words hit different.
But I already had the last word for like the whole 2 years.
But you want to keep bringing shit up, so I'm gonna bring it up again, and I'm gonna keep getting at you how I get at you.
But do you think like with Kendrick already being the top dog right now that I'm not even responding? I'm gonna make it look like you're irrelevant. I'm gonna make you look smaller than what you are.
That's true. Because if he do ignore it, there's a possibility that they're like, "Oh, Drake shut Kendrick down." He ain't say. Some people are in denial. Okay. They're like, Drake shut Kendrick down, or Drake can follow up with, "I shot at you head and you pussy ass niggas didn't respond." Some shit that he might say because he sent something out and got no, or whatever. But I mean, I would probably say something back. It wouldn't be a whole CD or whole album, dedicated to it. But you probably get like 2-3 tracks out of me.
I wouldn't say nothing. If I was K Dot, I wouldn't even respond to him. I would be on whatever I'm on, whatever he on right now, whatever new album he gonna be dropping. Whenever that does come out, I wouldn't even. It would be like regular shots here and there, but I wouldn't even. I probably not even that. I'm dog.
I'm gonna still keep calling you A minor.
I'm like, bro. I'm past you now, my nigga. I beat you in a battle. I dragged you for a couple of years. I beat you
in a court case.
All that, nigga. I'm not even. I'm on to bigger and better things. You're old news, my dog.
Must it on the beat, ho.
Yeah, I'm like, you old news, my dog. I'm not even. Like, you know how like you had like the big dog and you got like the little chihuahua chewing at your ankle. You like, get the fuck off.
You still here, bitch?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even acknowledge it. But
Kendrick is like a cane corso. Drake is like a Shih Tzu.
Yeah. In this scenario, yes. In this scenario, yeah. But
I'm like, first off, this nigga had on the front. I know, but I'm immature and I have to talk about it. This man had on he had on a jean jacket with fur.
Yeah.
In my mind, I kept thinking, should have had them bottom jeans,
That's crazy.
with the fur.
So yeah, I mean, look, I think Drake can rap. I think I would just left all that shit alone.
Sure.
I would have stuck to the bops, stuck to the rap for the ladies.
Bop, bam.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even mention none of these niggas. Maybe the Rick Rosses and shit, but Rick Ross is funny.
Yeah, like don't keep coming after Kendrick. Go
Yeah.
to the ASAP Rockies and leave Pusha T alone because
Yeah.
you already got it.
I think those are two niggas you should leave alone.
Okay.
Pusha and K Dot.
Okay.
Yeah, leave them
Go
niggas
to
alone.
Rick Ross. Go to your. You trying to beef with LeBron? He don't even rap. Like
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
he's not gonna get no
Like,
no
nigga,
response.
I'm on a Billy, man. I'm not looking at you,
Okay, I'm
nigga.
chilling with my family. I'm with my kids that I didn't hire for a year. Okay, how about
Yeah,
that?
that is true.
So you know what I mean? Like there's things to be done, but yeah, go at the ASAPs and the Rick Ross.
Yeah,
Shit.
that'd be pretty dope because you already lost the other one.
You already lost.
You lost the other two.
Yeah, you lost to the other two. Just go on. Don't keep. You win some,
You lose
you
some.
lose some, but you win.
You live to fight another day. And I think
No, you live to fight
and I
another
think that's
day.
what he doing. Like, I'm fighting another day.
That's
That's
crazy.
his fight right now. This would be the other day. Just took 2-3 years for him to.
I'm about to say it's been days.
For him to get off what he need to get off. But I mean, that's how Drake make his music though. You know what I'm saying? He's rap about the shit that he went through and go through, and he put it on wax.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
So I can't knock him from that because that's just what he do. But I would stick to the girls and the raps, my nigga. Don't even talk about K Dot no more. If you want to keep taking shots at Rick Ross, then that's cool. But
that's true.
I don't think ASAP gonna say shit either though. I think Rick Ross definitely gonna say something.
Should.
Rick Ross might not even be in a rap. He just be talking shit.
Yeah, he is gonna be Instagram in the pool
He
with his shirt off.
Rick Ross a good shit talker though. I give him that.
He ain't better than 50 Cent, but that was
Fuck no. Yeah, he ain't better than 50 Cent. I don't know. 50 Cent not really a shit talker. He's more of a meme type person. You know what I'm saying? He's good at the memes and shit like that and trolling and at the same time marketing his own shit while he memeing your ass to death. Nah, I will say Rick Ross, he's a pretty good shit talker. I give him that. You know what I'm saying? Because he on like a T almost how he talk.
Okay.
He try to use the big words, but he stretched them bitches out like a motherfucker.
Okay.
That should be funny as hell though.
I get
the
you.
big rose.
Yes.
Hey, he almost like a wrestler. Like he doing a promo.
That's crazy.
Like what you sent me the other day with Booker T.
Oh, yes.
That's who Rick
He's
Ross
like,
is.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga. Damn. Fucked up right now. I just said nigga. On the World Wide Web.
Yeah, that's
live.
That's who Rick Ross remind me of, a wrestler shooting promos and shit and just going off.
That's funny.
That's funny as hell. But all right, what else we got, yo?
Lastly, MVP. That is a new UFC like
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is MVP?
thing. I'm assuming it was created by Jake Paul and probably some other people, but Jake Paul is the face
You said some
of it.
other people.
I'm sure some other people went in on it, but Jake Paul,
like
investors, that's the word. But Jake Paul is the face.
What is it called?
MVP, most valuable promotions.
Oh, okay, most valuable promotions.
And a lot of people that was in the UFC has switched over. People trying to get out of their contracts. You know, shout out to John Bone Jones.
Yeah, we watched that last night.
We watched that, and I don't know if that was their debut, but all their fights ended in the first round. Nobody made it past the first round that I can remember.
Nate Diaz them did.
He made it to the second round, but he got
stopped because
he was gushing that blood.
Yeah.
His team stopped the fight.
Yeah.
And we said that they was wiping him off, and blood was just dripping. And they hit the bell like ding ding. The guy was like, no, we didn't go back out.
Not going back out. Yeah.
We are not going. He had a gash at the top of his head. Underneath his eye, he was, whatever.
Yeah,
but it was pretty good. I hated the Ronda Rousey fight because it was only 17 seconds, and I'm not a Ronda Rousey fan. And I feel like you said, they might have both just came back to get checks because right afterwards she was saying, "I'm going to have some more babies." Like, so you have no intentions to me to continue this song. You just gave us that headliner from a woman. And
both of them actually.
Yeah, from both of them because her competitor hadn't fought in 17 years.
What's her name?
I messed it up, so I don't want to botch her name.
Yeah.
But To be continued. We'll see how many more UFC fighters we have switching over.
Yeah.
And what is going on in the UFC, which we already kind of looked it up. Money.
Yeah. They not getting paid like they want.
People sick of Dana White shit, I guess. I
don't want to say that. I'm just saying I think they're sick of not getting paid what they're worth.
That's what it said. They're sick of Dana White.
Oh, see, I ain't know.
When I looked it up, because I looked it up and I was trying to figure out like why are people.
That's the reason they're not getting paid like they want to. So it all comes down to pay. That's all it really comes down to. So the fighters are like, yo, we're not getting paid what we're worth. The company is probably making billions. We're not making what we need to be making. So that's why some people are leaving and going to this MVP league. Because they're getting paid. They're getting compensated like they would like to get compensated. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's why people are leaving. Some of them are leaving UFC. So yeah, Jake Paul pretty much said like, yo, they coming to take over. So
and he wants to do this, John Bon Jones. He wants to do that so he can fight mega weight Francis. Don't know how to say his name.
Gazanu, some shit like that. Francis Gazanu.
Naganu or something.
He want to fight him. They were talking about that last night too. Though,
yeah.
But
so
shout out to them. I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully that work out for John Bon Jones, and they get what they're trying to get to.
For sure.
All right, so our next junk is Cheyenne Bryant, yo. Cheyenne Bryant. She went on the Breakfast Club and pretty much said that her school got closed down. It got demolished. They lost all their records and everything. And she's not, I guess, credited. I can't say this shit.
She's not a accredited therapist? Is that what she said? Or what you're trying to say she said?
Yeah, so let's play this real quick.
To get my official transcripts because I was applying to a law school many years ago to be a professor there. And I had to provide my transcripts, right, to get hired. And I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts. I need my entire thing. And there was no school. I was like, okay, I'm confused. I Google. It says this school has been shut down. I said, oh, well, they got to have records. I mean, they were accredited when I attended the school. They were accredited when I finished the program. I go and look, there is a third party that has the records. Why I contact the third party, that third party only holds records for 2 years. I was past my 2 years. So that means that I had no access to records. And then I contacted, financial aid. You can't make up financial aid. It shows that I paid for a doctoral program alongside my master's program and my undergrad program. And they said, we can fully refund you your money under one circumstance. We give you your money back. You don't get credit for not a class, a course, a program you took in this university, at this institute. So do you want us to refund you? Or do you want us not? I said no, because I didn't want to risk the chance of them saying, well, we're going to give you back your money, and it wipes out your entire program. Luckily, I had, I do this with all of the schools. I had downloaded from the actual student portal my transcripts at that time, and I was able to get just about all of my transcripts, including up to like dissertation. But everything else, there's just no holding take for any of our records, which I think is completely effed up.
So I heard that, and I want y'all to listen to one more real quick. So I look at it like, if you don't got no records, so that you're pretty much, you don't have it. Mm-hmm. You don't have anything. So
there's no proof of what you done.
Right.
I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. My obedience is to God, not to people. And so as long as I'm in his will and I'm serving and I'm doing his word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well, with the questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees, and my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles, it's in how effective I've been. All of my sessions have been live. For the most part, my sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions that were live. And they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it, they can't validate me, I validated myself, they deemed it as my work being effective. I am effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane, and I'll land on this. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times, Marissa, when people see that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy. And you got to be okay. And you got to be okay with that in that
as an
space.
attack, but I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them, in service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it. Yeah, because I earned it. Absolutely.
So, what you think?
I'm assuming these videos were two different ones.
Yeah.
Two different times. The first one,
she said
so
she pretty much she was out promoting her book, which is on the Breakfast Club, and then this other interview she was on. And you come on the interview, they're gonna ask you these questions. So
what it sounds like is that she has proof, but she don't feel like she need to show it, because in the Breakfast Club she said how she had the proof, but it was hard to get it, but she ended up getting it and finding it. But on the other one, it seemed like
she don't have it.
I'm tired of talking about it. I don't have to prove y'all anything.
But she don't
prove
have it.
To y'all anything. I identify as doctor because I put in the work. So that's what I'm going to call myself. I mean, if don't say that, Shira. I agree.
No, my nigga, don't play. What you mean? You agree with what?
You know how, I mean, that if she want to call herself a doctor, she call herself a doctor.
Oh, yeah, I see what you doing. So you trying to say, well, I identify as a doctor, that means I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
It's not.
That's not how that works.
It's not.
Yeah.
But she said she went to school for it, but most of the time people identify as other things, but we can't say anything differently.
I get what you're saying. And
but not saying, yeah.
I see what you're saying, but that's not, yeah.
It's not truthful.
Nah.
I don't think that you should be able to charge doctor prices if you're not a doctor.
And then you heard her say she gave live sessions.
Yeah, she went on a radio show and talked to somebody live.
No, she said Nick Cannon.
Oh, like that was her going on his podcast and have a conversation. Was a session that he might have requested for her to talk to him.
Ain't that a podcast?
That's what I'm saying.
So how is that a session? So if you went on,
we're having a
live session then, right?
A live session right now.
So I'm a doctor. You call me Dr. James.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. Mo.
Dr. J. Mo.
Yeah. So she said she had live sessions with B. Simone, a live session with Nick Cannon. I guess live sessions with
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. How was those live sessions? It was just y'all sitting down talking.
If that's the case, everybody that goes on any of these podcasts have live sessions.
It's a live therapy session.
Yeah.
Because we can identify whatever you want.
Yep.
Even though you don't have the proof to back up what you trying to identify as.
You don't have the proof, allegedly.
Mm. But you went to school for it. You went for school. Like I don't know all the ins and outs of how this whole school stuff work with the L this and all these other different acronyms and shit for therapists and psychologists. I know I said that wrong, but psychologists, yeah. All y'all people that help people.
All the people that's in healthcare that's helping people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know all the ins and outs of that, you know what I mean? But you can't, I don't know how you say you can, you went to a school that was credited, now the school is gone, and that you can either get, you know what I'm saying, your money back or not, but you lose everything if you don't get your money back.
You can't claim these said things.
So you didn't take your money back. You can't claim these said things then, right? Like you
didn't get your money back, so you can still claim your doctrine.
But you don't have proof of that.
But you don't have proof. So what
she
was saying
so the school trying to cover their ass.
The inconvenience of not being able to provide her proof. Yeah. They said, hey, we'll give you your money, but you cannot say that you are X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, because we can't give you
there's no proof.
Yeah, so
But
technically,
she also said that she screenshotted it and had stuff on her phone from her credits that she took. So it was confusing.
but in actuality, you would just have to start all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get whatever that certificate is to say, yes, I did this, you got to do it
I
all
ain't gonna
over.
lie, give my money back if you're not providing the doctor. If you have so many questions and you're not providing paperwork saying this what it is,
What I did.
go to school, get your money back. Go to school and really do it.
Yeah.
That's if you have the time or the ability to go back to school. So that
But
plays
in
a
her
factor
case, you
too.
don't have to do that now because she's a life coach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's, I guess, technically what she has always been. And, you know, I didn't know that she was on
Yeah.
Love and Hip Hop or something like that.
But she's on Basketball Wives.
Whatever
Not
the
that
fuck
long.
it is. One of the ratchet shows or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were just calling her back then Cheyenne.
Yeah.
It wasn't
She was saying she was a doctor, but nobody was really like
Dr. Cheyenne.
Yeah.
She looked totally different too.
I'm age.
No, I mean, like, you know how you get a little money, you kind of glam up a little bit. She glammed up, son. I give because she was ugly when I seen her on the what, Love and Hip Hop, whatever it is, basketball.
Wives.
Who was she married to, or who was her?
Nobody. She was just a cameo. She didn't even have. She wasn't even on there a full season. She was only on there a few episodes.
Oh, so she okay.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
She was a friend of somebody that was married to a basketball player, and that's
Okay.
how she got brought in.
Okay, but yeah, they were just calling her Cheyenne then, so I didn't hear nobody say doctor or anything. And like I said, I seen her again a long time ago on a show with the comedian. What's my man's name?
Who?
They got into it with a man from Detroit. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know, but I know.
I can't think of his name, but I seen her on a show with him a long time ago too, though. But anyway, and they wasn't calling her doctor either. But yeah, I mean, hey, you can identify whatever you want to nowadays. So I guess that's what what I'm saying we doing. So once again,
Say less.
not say less, but what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. And in this case, she would not be a doctor.
No.
She would have to take. Well, she don't have to, but
She's a life coach.
she's a life coach. And do you think she should take doctor off her name then?
No, because if Young Jeezy, real name ain't Young Jeezy, that's what he chooses to call himself.
That is true. And then you said something earlier about the whole doctor thing, like Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, which is Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, the people that were therapists, but not like
Real licensed therapist.
Yeah, and they had Dr. Phil, Dr. Umar, and Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Yeah.
They were just life coaches.
Yeah. But, what's right is right. Once again, what's wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all know what it is, man. It is what it is. But she definitely wrong, though, for sure. I would bring up the whole, we ain't gonna get to that.
You need to.
Yeah. But anyway, man, hey, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, as always, you know what I'm saying? Once again, man, we appreciate y'all. And as always, you got anything you want to say before we
No, sir.
tap out of here or whatever?
No, sir.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Check out our website, man. I got these, I don't know if y'all really care about it, but we got these marriage department sweaters,
Oh.
which is just regular marriage department. You know what I'm saying? If you're into marriage or if
Representing love.
you know what I'm saying, you represent love or, you know what I'm saying, locked in with your girl or you locked in with your man or whatever, tap in. This only one we got right now is this sky blue boy with the white on here to say marriage department. We might make some more, but if y'all interested in these, man, hit us with a comment. Let us know y'all fuck with it.
Yeah.
Check out the website, which we got to update our website,
Yes, sir.
which we haven't. But as always, because that is your job, as always, we say over here on this side of the internet,
Be safe, be honest, be real.
stay 100. Peace.